What is going on, guys? It's Caveman here, and welcome back to episode 10 of a Jurassic Park. Now, last time we left off, we made that Killer Joe as well as showed you some of our off-camera progress. But today what I want to do is kill the Ender Dragon and the Wither. Yes, that's right. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it. Now, I already have all the stuff to do it, so we'll just have to, go get it out of our terminal real quick. Or actually, we have the wireless thing. So let's do that real quick. I think we're going to need we need to make, what are these things called? End crystals, I believe? Yeah, there we go, end crystals. So let's head over to here and make a couple end crystals up. I think we're going to need 4 of these, because we already killed the Ender Dragon once. Uh-oh, we don't have any Eye of Enders. Nice. Hopefully we can make those up. Uh-oh, we had a blaze powder? Looks like we might, oh no, we got plenty of blaze rods. Looks like that's pretty good. So there we go. Put a little bit of that up in there. We can craft ourselves up 4 of those, and now we'll make some of these end crystals. There we go. Now put them up in there. Sweet. Now we got 4 end crystals, and then we're going to need the stuff to kill the Wither, which is going to be 4 pieces of soul sand and some Wither skulls. So let's just go ahead and kill these guys real quick, because, why not? It'll be a fun little boss battle episode. I mean, not too much, fight here between me and the bosses, I don't think. But, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe round 2 they'll show a little more. So let's just go ahead and head to the end real quick, and we can kill this here Ender Dragon. Now, I think the portal's somewhere over here to the southeast-ish, so let's fly over here and I'll look for the portal, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Well, I found the pillar right here where the portal is, so let's just head down this real quick, and we should have the end portal. Yep, right down here. So let's just head into the end real quick, and we'll slay ourselves some dragon. Well, and if you notice, there's a lot of water around, and that's because we were trying to convert this into an Ender Dragon farm, but we never really got around to it, or at least we haven't finished it yet. But maybe we'll do that here in the upcoming episodes as well, making an Ender Dragon farm here in the end. Let's just go ahead and kill this Ender Dragon. So put these down here on the 4, or not the 4 spots. I don't even know where, what the spots are called would be. But I think they're in these 4 corners, and we should be good. There we go. Look at that. It's going to resummon an Ender Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to have ourselves a fight. I don't know exactly what happens here. There's quite a bit of water going on. Let's see, let's just fly around. Oh, it's aiming right at me. Is it going to shoot me? Oh no, I think it's redoing the beams. Is that what it's doing? What's it doing? Oh, yeah, there it goes. It's remaking all his healing towers. Well, I think it's going to take a minute for all these things to regen, so I'll let him regen some of the towers, and I'll see you guys here in a second when the Ender Dragon is ready to spawn in. And it is on to the last one, ladies and gentlemen, so here it goes. I think it's going to resummon the Ender Dragon. Is that what's happening up here? Maybe? I don't know where it's happening exactly, but they're all, maybe? What's going on here? They're all lit up there or summoned. Should be coming any second now. Let's fly over to here, maybe. Who knows? Did they fly over to here through the spot? Oh yeah, we had to fly over to here. It gives us an achievement. Again? The end again? Question mark? What's going on? Oh, there he is. There's the big boy. Let's get into some fighting with the Ender Dragon. So he has all of his towers. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him without his towers, so let's just take these towers out real quick. Our fish should be able to do, yeah, a good job of that. So let's just get up, fly up. There we go. Boom. 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 There we go. Come on, get that one. There. Come on. My aim needs to get better here. It's pretty trash aim. Look at this garbage. There we go. There we go. Come on, there it goes. Another one. Another one. Another one. We got a few more of these iron bar cages we're going to have to break out real quick. So let's just smash these out. I think we're going to have to get in from the top. Maybe we can hit it from the cracks. No, I don't think it goes through like the crack. Oh, we won't want to be in there. I think we'll die if we blow it up while we're inside. Fly up a little bit. Come on, there we go. And it looks like we got one more tower, and then we can start taking on that Ender Dragon. That's right. Because we don't want to fight him when he's got these towers, because these towers will just heal him right up. As you can see at the top, I just hit him with my power fist, but this tower's healing his health bar up there at the top. So with all the towers, it would be pretty much impossible to beat him. As you can see, the one that helps him out quite a bit. They're all down now. Let's go ahead and kill this. We are going to get this. Ender Dragon's going down, baby. Come on, a few shots. Let's get him in while he's just sitting here. kind of sits here to like regen sometimes, or like I don't know, needs to rest something maybe. Who knows? Let's go ahead and get him. Oh, that's his dragon's breath right there. We didn't bring any bottles, so we can't collect his dragon's breath, unfortunately, this time. Let's just keep lighting him up. Well, we got it down a good portion of the ways here. Let's just keep blasting it. Oh boy, this might be it, you guys. Ender Dragon's going down again. Let's just keep shooting it. One more, maybe 2 more, 3 more. Who knows? Get it? Come on, come on. And there we go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Ender Dragon is down. And we should get some XP here, and I don't know if we get anything else. The portal respawn, I know that'll happen, but I think just a whole lot of XP for killing the Ender Dragon this time around. Anyways, there you go, guys. We killed the Ender Dragon, so that's pretty cool. Now let's just move on to the Wither. I'm going to go ahead and head through the portal, and we'll see you guys here in a second in the Nether. And I'm back, guys, here in the Nether, and we can just go ahead and kill ourselves the Wither. So I picked the Nether because if we put it in the overworld, it can do quite a bit of destruction. The here Wither, it's pretty destructive. So we'll want to find an area far, far away from the portal. Maybe, you know, just a little bit this way, and we'll dig straight up into the top of the world, just so he can't, you know, blow up everything else, too. So let's just head up here real quick, and we'll dig out a little bit of a room, and we can place down this here Wither, because it'll blow up a lot of stuff if we don't do this. We'll definitely want to place it here at the top of the world, which will just make it a lot safer, and blow some of this flesh block away. As you can see, my Paxel melts this like butter, ladies and gentlemen. It is pretty fire. Anyways, let's just go ahead and put this Wither down right there. A little bit of that. I think we need to break that stuff in the back, like that's connected to it. So there we go. And put these Wither skulls on top. And oh, yep, there it goes. Let's get a little bit of safety because it is about to get wild. The Wither, ladies and gentlemen, he's about to explode. We might want to move back a little bit more because it's going to explode here, I think, in any second. I don't know exactly what will happen here. Do we got to get close again? Don't tell me we got to get close again. I don't want to do that. Come on, Wither. Come on, Wither. Let's go. Let's go. This is fighting season. Oh, there, he's ready. This is fighting season. Wither time. Oh, is he gonna hit us? What's he doing? Is he just glitching into the ground? Let's blast him. Let's blast him. Boom. Boom. Come on, Wither. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Wither. You can't even get to this. You can't even touch this. Can't touch this, Wither. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Man, the Wither ain't having none of this. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The Wither's down just like that, and we got ourselves another star. So the Wither was actually easier than the Ender Dragon. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, there we go. We went ahead and killed the Ender Dragon and the Wither, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, this power armor, it just makes me unstoppable. I mean, really nothing can touch me at this point. So let's just find the portal real quick and we can head back. I think it is on the map somewhere. Maybe I got to get a little bit higher up and it'll appear on the map. I don't know exactly. I think it's somewhere over here. I don't know. I might have to... Oh, there it is. I think that's it right there, because that little shape I remember we built. So, like, gotta head south and a little bit west, and we should get back to the portal. So I'll do that, and I will see you guys back at the base here in a bit. Well, I'm back at base in the lab, you guys, and I did a little bit of off-camera work, and you may notice the battery's a little bit bigger than last time we left off. I think it was 175 million. Now it is 900 million. So I went ahead and took a step up from, you know, our unlimited power we thought we had. And now this thing just charges all day sitting here until that reactor dies. And when it dies, now it literally takes like hours in real life for us to, you know, like be able to tell that it's we need more power. It's going to last forever. And this little line right here, whatever, that bar on each little block right there, it indicates how much like percentage it is charged or whatever. So right now it's probably about 80%, maybe a little bit higher than that. So yeah, it's really good, and it's holding so much power that we really don't even have to worry about it. And you may see these skeleton horses over there. I think between the last 2 or 3 episodes, there was like a thunderstorm or some weird enchanted thunderstorm, and these skeleton horses spawned. So we went ahead and took them in the lab, and we named them some, names from the Jurassic Park movies of people who die. There's Simon Masrani right there, you guys. So anyway, you guys, I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, this battery's definitely, it's going to keep us charged for as long as we can want. So that's awesome. And also, I did a bunch of off-camera work. You may notice the conduits look a lot different. There's also not this big wire up here going across. You may remember there was that big wire over top. And also the conduits on the back look a lot different. They look really skinny, right? And, high-tech looking. Well, let me just show you downstairs here by the reactor real quick. We have this secret little entrance. Yes, look at this. And back here goes into this, hallways of all the wires. This is all of the wires in the base connected up through these little hallways, so I can just access them super easily. Now, this is really handy-dandy. I can't tell you how good of an idea this was. It just goes up to all the places that we could ever need. It goes all the way. This is the other side of the lab. See, this is behind over here. Behind on the other side of the machines over here. And here's this little infinite water machine. Remember, you guys, we have this machine right here that fills up my water buckets when I'm doing fossils. Right here, here's the pool that keeps infinite water. It sucks water out of this pool and goes through these pipes and can fill up my buckets inside that machine. So this is a great addition to the base. I think it's going to make accessing these wires in the future really easy if we ever need to expand them or add new wires, for doing anything else like that. And speaking of adding new wires, that is something else I wanted to do this episode. I took the Killer Joe room up because it was, too close to the main area. We were constantly hearing zombies dying, and it was kind of getting annoying. So I went ahead and picked this whole room up. But we're going to remake that room downstairs. Yes, that's right. And we're also going to make all of these farming areas right here. I think I have stuff in my backpack. No, let me go check. It might be upstairs in a chest. I am going to remake those, the Killer Joe room out, and I want to make those farming stations that I was telling you about. We'll go up there. I might need to just go up the ladder today. Having a bit of trouble flying up through there. So let's just go right through there, and maybe we can get farming stations, powered spawners, diamond swords. Yeah, all the Killer Joe stuff. So that's sweet. I think we're going to need some fluid pipes for his, what do you call it? Maybe we need to make some new ones. Let's make some fluid conduits, I think, from Ender IO. Yeah, right here, these ones. We'll want some more of those. And speaking of conduit stuff, you see these conduit binders? I made a whole bunch of that stuff up off camera so we can make all the conduits that we could ever want. These are the new conduits, by the way, that I transformed in the base. We used to have, let me look them up. I'll show you guys real quick. We had these Signalium flux ducts from Thermal Dynamics, but we went ahead and changed them over to Ender IO conduits from, Ender IO, and they're called Ender Energy conduits. So yeah, they're definitely a little bit more effective. It shows you right there, 16,000 RF per tick, and this one does 20,000. It says I per tick, but they're the same, ratio. They're 1-to-1. So it's definitely a little bit of an upgrade, and you can also place wires inside of the block. You can place multiple wire blocks and contraptions together, which I'll be showing you some of that later this episode with this here item conduits, where we're going to wire all these farming stations right back to this here crafting station. Or maybe not the crafting terminal, because that would fill up my terminal real fast, so maybe we'll just do a chest, and then I can empty it as we need it, you know what I'm saying? Of crops and trees and all that. So let's just go ahead and head down to the lab real quick, and we'll start working on this. Well, let's just head down here into the little farming area, because this is where I want to put the Killer Joe as well. And as you can see on the bottom level, we switched out the trees for some wheat temporarily, because we needed some wheat for something. I don't even remember what. Either way, it's already completely stuffed full, and yeah, we got what we needed. Yeah, and here's where I want to put the Killer Joe. So let's just see. We need to get the Killer Joe out. We could probably put him maybe right here. I don't think it needs a very big room. We could probably dig that wall out one more, actually. Let's move those torches like that. There we go. We could probably dig that out. Is it going to dig? It will not dig. That hammer simply refuses to work sometimes. But here we go. Let's get our paxel out, and it'll just dig all that up real quick. And we need some cobbity cobble to fill in those holes in the wall back there. I want to give the Killer Joe a little bit of extra room here. This might be too much, though. This might be one too wide. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out if it's too wide or not. Let's get some glass because we want to see, what's going on inside the room. If he's not killing things or just whatever's going on. Let's get this clear glass from Tinker's Construct instead of Minecraft, normal Minecraft glass. Because look, just looks a lot cleaner than the normal glass. It doesn't have all those streaks in it and whatnot, so it'll look a lot better over here. And we can just kind of put this, and then we'll want some kind of door, huh? We'll definitely want a door down here. Do we have any good looking doors up in our terminal already? We can just, reuse down here. I don't think so. Those are all wooden doors. I don't really want a wooden door. I'm thinking maybe like a laboratory door. Is there any like laboratory doors? Yeah, something like that'll work up. We're gonna need a little bit of iron and a little bit of gold. I think we should have that. Yep, it's right there. So was it like that and like that, or was it the other way around? I don't remember. Yep, it's just like that. So there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We can place it this way, because if we place it the other way, they could get in that little half block and not be killed by the Killer Joe. So let's give him his sword real quick. He doesn't have any distillation. I just want to make sure he's placed the right way. See, he's not placed the right way. I want him to make sure he's placed the right way. I don't know if there's a certain way to do that. I guess it's just the other way. We have to place him from outside. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. Now he's facing the right way. So let's set up. Oh, he's killing me. He has stuff. Oh, yeah, because he has distillation left. That makes sense. Let's set up the culture vat right here in the same room with him, right? We can put it right over here. That'll work out. And then we need those fluid conduits we made. Did I put them up in the terminal? I did, but it's all right. Let's just grab them real quick. We can hook it up. I want to do it kind of from underneath. Ooh, there's a big cave down below us. Yeah, I had to kind of build over a cave to patch this up. So let's just go ahead and maybe add some more cobblestone down here even, so we have room to add wires very conveniently, you know what I'm saying? So just a little bit of this, and we'll probably be good to go. I don't want to do too much, just enough, because the wires are that direction anyway that I have to hook them up to, so I don't need to build that much that direction to support them or whatever, but there we go. That should do just fine, just like that. And then we can put our wires down below to hook it up from the vat right there directly to it. And then we can also make these really cool things called conduit facades. We'll do that later this episode to patch these up so there isn't these ugly wires in the floor. And it'll look really cool then. But this thing's going to need some power now. It has power in there. Why is it not working? Does it need to be actually hooked up or something? Let me just make sure. Let me get down there real quick. Gosh, I need to build like just a big platform down here or something. Because I need multiple blocks down here sometimes, just to do like kind of construction on it or whatever. And yeah, it doesn't really work. So just build some scaffolding almost, if you will, and that should work. Oh, but I blocked myself down here, so that won't work. But we'll do a little bit of that. And we should be good to go. Why is it not working though? Maybe it's because of the way it's set. So it needs to... Let me set this up real quick. It needs to config. It needs to pull out of here. Yeah, pull. And it needs to push into this one, right? And then it should get the, like, stuff pushed into there, right? Is that filling it up? I can't tell. We need to give it its sword or give it its spawner or something. I can't tell if it's really working. We'll have to just see the whole process in action. So let's go ahead and put a spawner in here. Killer Joe doesn't have a sword right now, so he can't hit me. I think I do want to shrink the room, though, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. At least for right now. We can build it one bigger in the future if we need to. But yeah, we'll go ahead and break those blocks. The torch is right there. My inventory is already full. Oh no, it's just a little bit of lag, I guess, right there. Those blocks didn't want to pick up. But anyway, let's just keep building on with this, and we can fill that in, yeah, because I don't think the room needs to be that big, you know what I'm saying? We can enclose it in, because Killer Joe doesn't really have a big radius for killing things. He just is okay at it, I guess is the best way to put it. Center these torches a little bit better, and there we go. We'll put one of the spawners right there in the center, and then we'll need to connect the wires up, just in the main line. I guess we can just do it all in the main line, right, with a bunch of conduit facades. That'll be the best way to go about it, I think. So let's just do that. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And where's our energy conduits? Do we not grab any energy conduits? Maybe we put those up too, but there, let's grab some of these. And we can hook up this powered spawner all the way up. And here's the really cool thing, you guys. This is why I switched to Ender IO conduits, because look at that. See, we have the fluid conduits right there in that block, but look at what I'm placing there right now. Energy conduits in the same block as well. So it's really handy-dandy notebook. You can just place multiple wires all in the same block. I think you can go up to 4 wires all in the same block, which is really really helpful because I don't even know if they have more than 4 types of wires in that mod. You can only have so much wire, what type of wiring. So it's really helpful. But anyways, let's just go ahead and hook this wiring right here to the main power output right here. So let's see, what Y block is that wiring on? It's going to be one below this. So 24. We're going to go on 24 over here. Let's see, dig some of this out, and I think we should be good to head that direction. Maybe we'll want to wrap it like directly around. I don't know. I'm always bad at doing this wiring stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know where exactly to dig because I feel like I'm going to dig into the room. Let's see, let's just dig that way. Uh-oh, don't fall down. Right through here, and look at that, you guys. It busted right into the wiring room. So now we can just fix all this up, patch up this giant hole into the cave, and we'll be good to go. There's all this cave around here, like I've been saying this entire time, so it's a little annoying to work back here, but whatever, I get the job done, So there, we can place an extra torch. Actually, we'll want to dig that up. I kind of like making the wiring straight, it just, I don't know, it makes more sense, and it's more helpful for these little, tunnels I dug out, as I showed you earlier. It'd be better to have straight tunnels instead of the tunnels just being all, messed up and going all over the place. So let's just fill that in like we need it, and we'll be able to put some wiring up in here just like we want. And there we go. Maybe? No? Why can't? Come on. There we go. And we can place the wiring through here, right? I mean, it doesn't need anything special, yeah. I don't really, wait, actually, hold on, go back, get all these up. And as you can see, these wires break a lot faster too, so just all around better. I mean, it's a complete upgrade all around, so there we go. Go ahead and cut some of that up. We can put a torch right there, and let's dig some of the ceiling up. I like to make the ceiling be high in these rooms so you can walk on top of the wires as well, because that's just more helpful, And then we can head out through here, and yeah, this is a pretty good little tunnel room, and we'll patch it all up so it stays a tunnel, And yeah, that'll be pretty good. Hopefully all this little system's working now. Is the spawner getting spawned? It's missing its capacitor, huh? Maybe I took that out on purpose. I probably did. Yeah, we have a few extra octadic capacitors. So let's just put one up in there. And that's going to get to spawn in Zambambiblies now? Why is it not working? What's going wrong here? What did I do wrong? Okay, because it's not connected. That's what I did wrong. Now it's connected. Oh, and it's working right away. So yeah, let's just see. Is this whole Killer Joe's? Oh, it spawned right away. Maybe it doesn't. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted a not such a good capacitor. Let's just give it a basic capacitor. That's why I took it out. I remember now. Don't kill me, Killer Joe, now. Because the octadic, it spawns them way too fast for the Killer Joe to kill. But basic, it'll keep the spawns down and just, overall be better. So that'll be good. Anyway, let's patch more of that floor up, and I'll go show you guys some of these conduit facades I was talking about earlier. They can hide these wires. It's super helpful, and it makes them look a lot better than just having these big holes in the wall like this. So let's just head upstairs real quick, and we can make some conduit facades. And yeah, actually we might, no, we do need to head upstairs because I think we need a new machine even, right? We're going to need a new machine. We need this thing called a painting machine. I've done a little bit of research on these. So let's make conduit facades. And that's why I made all of these conduit binders, because I think we're going to need them to make the facades or whatever they're called. Let's just make it here in like a square pattern. Yeah, there we go. Conduit facade. And then we can paint it in a painting machine. That's what I should have looked up. A painting machine. That's what we're going to need. Yep, that's right. So let's see. Let's head upstairs. I don't know what we'll need, but let's just head up here real quick and we'll go ahead and check it out. So yeah, head in there, a little bit of that. And it says we're going to need some infinity biometal gears. It looks like we have the stuff for that. No problem. And we're going to need this industrial machine chassis. I think this is the machine chassis we've been doing recently in the episodes. Yeah, some industrial blend. We made that a few episodes, I remember. So grab one little bit of that. We can go ahead and head down to our, I think it's an alloy smelter, correct? Yeah, it's an alloy smelter, and it'll make up this here chassis, yeah, industrial machine chassis. And we'll be able to make ourselves a painting machine and just add it to the millions of machines we have, you guys. Because we just have so many at this point. It's countless. There's just too many down there. But whatever, they all have a purpose, right? So we're going to probably want to just paint it cobblestone, because that's what I built that room out of down there. So let's see. I didn't place any machines back here anymore. As you noticed, I stacked those two machines that were kind of back there right here, the soul binder and the slice and splice. So I don't really know where I want to put this one. Maybe we could throw it, I don't know, dude, there's not a lot of space. Right here, though, for now will do. So right there, just chuck it in, and we'll need another capacitor, so throw this octatic capacitor in. And we'll need conduit facades as well as some cobblestone. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting right to work. It's going to make us some cobblestone conduit facades, which are going to be super helpful. And they're just going to hide the block so we don't even have to see it. And yeah, make it look a lot better in that lab. There we go. There's all 8 of them. So let's just go ahead and head down real quick. And yeah, so down here, and we can cover up those blocks in the Killer Joe room. And the reason why I wanted to do this, I think I was getting some questions asking me, but we wanted to collect the experience, which it's not doing, unfortunately. Maybe there's some machine that collects experience. I have to look into it more. I don't know. XP vacuum? I mean, that sounds like it does. Let's look up vacuum, because I know there's something called a vacuum chest. That's what I was going to get into. An XP vacuum? Is this craftable? I can only find, like, that variant of it, like this, question mark variant of it, which isn't the normal variant of it. Why can't I find the XP vacuum? Is it not a normal item yet? That's unfortunate. Oh, there it is. It's just different colored when it's actually made. Okay, we got to test this out, because that is why I made this. I wanted to collect the XP and the items dropped, so we're going to need to go make an item or a vacuum chest and a XP chest. So let's head upstairs real quick and see if we can craft some of those. And yeah, I think we should have all the parts to do it. I don't know why we wouldn't. We have stuff to craft pretty much everything at this point. Come on, get up through there. And let's see, craft this XP chest. What do we need? We need the thing on the bottom, a pulsating crystal. Okay, craft one of those. And there we go, we have an XP vacuum. And now we'll want just a vacuum chest. That's what we'll want. A vacuum chest. Yeah, this purple one right here. We're going to need another one of those blue crystals, and then we'll be good to go. Is it going to craft? There it goes. And we should have ourselves now a vacuum chest. And that should collect the items and the experience, hopefully, from this Killer Joe, because that is the reason I wanted to do it. The Killer Joe doesn't collect XP anymore, and we always had to make a separate item to collect, the items, but apparently now we have to make 2 separate items. But anyway, let's just head into this room. Actually, we'll take away his sword, as well as disable this here spawner so it can't spawn anything. See how before, if you have the redstones, like, torch with a little, like, cross through it, means they can spawn. If you do it like that with a redstone torch, it means they can't spawn unless you put, like, a redstone torch by it. And since there's no redstone torch by it, they can't spawn, so that'll work out pretty good. Where do we want to put these? Maybe just right here and here, because that'll, have good radius of the room. Vacuum chest? And look at that, right there, it's at work. But why doesn't it pick it up? Is it going to pick it up? Oh, it did. It was maybe just a little laggy right there. And then XP chest, that's the real test. We need to make sure that's going to work. So let's just turn the spawner back on. Yep, and close the door up and give Killer Joe his sword back. And then we can also put these conduit facades down and show you what these are all about. I want to put one under there. And then look at that. See, it just hides the wires. It is so helpful. We'll put one under there, because why not? And then here's the really cool thing, because now you're like, well, how are you going to access your wires? You just hit them under a block. Well, here, if I get this wrench out, look at that. You can just see all of your wires like that right through the conduit facades. So whenever you need to access your wires, you just pull out this wrench and then you can work on your wires. It's super helpful. Now let's see how this is going to work. The vacuum chest and the XP, or whatever. The vacuums, you know what I'm saying. Let's see, are they going to work? There's the XP. Is it going to get sucked up into the chest? I think it did. It looks like it is. I can't tell. Let me take a step back. Maybe it's going into my inventory. The Killer Joe's taken quite a while on that other zombie. Can he not get him? Maybe he can't get that other zombie. I don't know. No, he caught him. Is this the collecting vacuum? I don't know. Why is it not working? To activate... Oh, why are they spawning out here? Is the killer... Or the spawners might be too, close, huh? I don't know. Can we change the spawner radius so they spawn in us... There. There's the range. Oh, wow. Okay, the range of the spawner is a little big. Okay, we might have to rethink our Killer Joe room here in the future. Let's fix that real quick, actually, because I don't want them spawning and getting into the lab. That wouldn't be a very good idea. So let's push it back as far as we can, so that way it can't spawn, outside of the room. That wouldn't be very smart. So put it right through here and put ourselves a powered spawner. Where did the spawner go? Where? Oh, it's probably in the vacuum chest. That makes sense. There you go. And look at that. And the powered spawner should be placed down and ready to go, yeah. And we're going to need one more conduit facade to fix it. No space found. Well, now it says there's no space found. Are you kidding me? Well, maybe we are going to have to expand the room. Let me just expand the room real quick, and I'll see you guys here in a second. And as soon as, look, I was digging out the room, and it said no space, but look at that. It just spawned. What the heck? Why you gotta lie to me, spawner? Either way, I'm going to dig the room out one more, because I don't think, what do you call them, need really, gosh, I'm totally fumbling on the words. I think Killer Joe's range will be good enough that he can get back here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if I dig it out. So there we go. Hopefully I'm right and it doesn't prove me wrong. But there we go. Let's just test this room out now. We'll give Killer Joe his sword and hopefully things can work. And I'm going to have to figure out maybe off camera what's going on with this. Oh wait, it says right there, to activate, right click the XP vacuum with a bucket of liquid XP. We need to get a bucket of liquid XP, huh? So how do we go about getting a bucket of liquid XP? Let's just XP, I guess, yeah, right there, XP bucket. We need the fluid transposer, and we need to get XP inside of it. Or we need a fluid tank, it's set up there. I saw that. We might have a fluid tank. That might be a little bit easier. No, we don't have any fluid tanks. We could craft one up. I should cover this up. I keep trying to head into there, and that's really not where I should be going. It's just the back wall area. So let's just go ahead and head up here. And we need to get an XP bucket somehow. And the fluid transposer would be the easiest way. But it's hooked up to the water back there. We got to get the water emptied out of here, and then we'll need to fill it up with some XP as well. So I think I might need something like an experience obelisk. Yeah, we're going to need an experience obelisk, I think, so we can drain our XP out of our hotbar down there. You see it at the bottom, like that experience stat. Like there's no way to get it out in like liquid form right now besides just enchanting things. So this is going to be like a real cool way to go about it. We're going to need to head down to our enhanced alloy smelter though and make up some more solarium ingots. And then what else are we going to need? We're going to need another soul machine chassis, so let's just make some of that stuff up as well. We're going to need some solitude blend as well. We made that on the last episode or two, so we'll have some of that hopefully left behind. Let's see, let's search it up in there real quick. Yep, there we go. And what else are we going to need here? Click on that. We're going to need one of these experience rods at the top. Okay, we need more of the solarium ingots before we can really move on. Pretty much everything else requires it, so let's head down here. Alloy smelter, there we go. Solarium ingots, and we should be able to get that as well. Let us keep crafting, and we should be able to make our experience obelisk now, hopefully at least. And then put those like that. Experience rod. And let's see, what are we missing, if anything? What's the thing in the middle? I forgot. A fluid tank, of course. Well, that's cheap. And put that up in there, and boom, experience obelisk. So this is what we needed right here. This will help a lot. And then we'll need to set this up somewhere. Let's pick up the fluid transposer for a second, right? Because we need to get the water out of it. I think it went in to our little contraption there of hoppers. And put it up here. And then we need to turn the top of it to blue, I think. Yes, maybe. Let's see, store XP. I don't know. I don't think that's how it's meant to do. Let's see, put some fluid conduit right there. Put the experience thing on top of the fluid conduit. And then tell this one, but there's no configuration on there. I think it's set to push in there. Let's set this one though to configure, and let's set it to push. Yes, it's pushing XP into there. Sweet. Let's stop that. I don't want all my experience in there. And there, stop that. That should be plenty to get a bucket. Let's see. Get a bucket or two of experience, and that should help us out real nicely. Put those in there. Yep, one bucket. Is that all we have? Oh no, we have enough for two. Maybe enough for one more. I want to get all my experience out of there. I don't want to waste, at least, don't want to waste as much as I can. Oh, I had iron in my backpack this whole time. Well, let's put that back all up in the terminal then. And let's see, we hopefully can collect that last bucket of experience, at least the last full bucket. And yeah, I didn't even use that many of our levels. Let's just click retrieve all. Yeah, 3 buckets and only used one of our levels here at level 33. We're down to 32 now, so that was super convenient. Anyway, let's just fix this up real quick. Let's turn the top of it back to none or whatever, get rid of the blue input on it. Yeah, that makes it input, and then there, hook it right back up, and yeah, it'll start filling up with water again. And now we have XP buckets that we can just head down here and hopefully activate that experience collector or whatever. It said I need an experience bucket. Oh wow, what's going on? Too many mobs again. Killer Joe, why aren't you doing your killing business? I don't understand. Let's try to activate that. Okay, it's activated, but there's too many mobs in here. Killer Joe, what are you doing? Oh, but they're not in his range. See, that's the problem. Killer Joe's range, as you can see right there, it's just not in range, really, so I don't know. I think we're going to have to put this project on hold. Let's just take his sword for a second. We'll head in here. We're gonna get the nasty business going with the zombies. Let's just slay them all. We gotta turn the spawner off though, so it doesn't spawn. And we still have the Killer Joe's range on. That's kind of annoying. Turn that off. There we go. And kill the rest of those zombies, hopefully, just for the time being. And let's see, is this working now? I think it's working now. The experience obelisk. So we'll just have to wire it up in the future. But anyway, I don't know. This project needs a lot more work. But something I know we can do is the farming stations in here. So let's just go ahead and do some of these farming stations real quick. Let's head up to the top of this, and we'll want to build them right here in the center. And then yeah, we can go ahead and capacitors and all of these, and yeah, just hook them right up. I don't know if that one's in. Yeah, that one's in the center. Was the top one centered? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm questioning myself here. I got it. So put it there, put another one there, and then we can put another one here on the second level. Oh, that's definitely the wrong spot. And then right there, we'll need that block of dirt though. Come back here, dirt. And we, oh, no, come back up here, please, and there we go. And then what we'll need is we're going to need plenty of energy conduits, and we're going to need to wire all these up with some energy, as well as get them some capacitors. So let's head upstairs and make these guys some octatic capacitors, because, you know, the best is the best, so let's just go ahead and go all out. But let's see, what do we need for capacitors? Let's see, basics, well, let's head upstairs. It'll just be easier. All the stuff will be right there to craft instead of us having to pull it out of, you know, our little inventory thing one by one. But there are basic capacitors. Well, we got more basic capacitors here, so let's just make up double layers. Oh, what do we need for more double layers? More basics? We'll put them up in there. Make them all up. Come on now. Now we need more of those alloys of such. We might have enough nuggets here, though, that we can make up enough ingots to get us by. So we don't need very much right now, just, you know, a few. Come on, is this going to be enough? It might be. No, because we need one. Well, yeah, we're going to need two more. Let's see. We're going to need glowstone. We're going to need redstone. And we should be able to head into this thing and make more energetic alloys, because we're always making these. I mean, you guys know at this point, right? Energetic alloys, those little orange things, we're constantly making them. So let's just make a full stack of them. And there we go. We can put up a little bit of this stuff. We have quite a bit of garbage in our inventory. Let's head up to the trash can upstairs, actually. Let's grab our ingots and then head to the trash can, because we can throw some of this armor away. I don't really want these gold leggings or the Japanese World War II coat. I don't think we're going to need that. We have pretty good power armor that does just fine, but there we go. There's our capacitors. And then we'll need these, but we're missing the vibrant alloys, which require ender pearls. So let's see, grab some of those ender pearls. We're running low on those again, but we should have enough. We'll be just fine. And hopefully, yeah, 12 plus that. That'll be good. Put that up in there. And we'll have just enough to make... oh, wait, no, we need one more double layer capacitor. So yeah, we're going to need 2 of those, right? Unless we have more energetic alloy in here. No, we don't. Yeah, we're going to need those, at least those 2 right there. And then once we get 8, we should be fine. And we can let the rest of that stuff go back to crafting, at least hopefully, right? These here orange ingots. There we go. And head upstairs, and we'll be able to make ourselves some more of these capacitors to hopefully get the farming stations up and running. And boom, head into here. There we go. And those, and why can we only make 1 though? What are we missing? Why are we missing stuff? Put it up in there. Craft them all at once. Come on now. What do we, those, there we go. Boom. 5 of them. That's more than enough. So let's head downstairs to our farming stations. We should be able to power all of these machines up with capacitors, and then we can get our farming really up and running at this point. Let's put a capacitor right there. Let's put a torch on top of it. And then we're going to need to power these all as well. So let's just keep putting these capacitors in them. We're going to have 1 more after this. And I'm putting the torch on top of them, because we're going to want to grow crops, and they need light in Minecraft to grow. Anyway, let's hook up some energy conduits, and we'll be good to go. And I think I just want to do them right here on the roof. We don't even... I mean, we could hide these ones, But I don't know. Do we need to really hide these ones? We'll see. Maybe I'll hide them over time. Actually, wait, I can't hide them in the dirt blocks, though, because they won't be able to be farmed, I don't think. So we won't be able to put them in the dirt blocks, unfortunately, to, like, conduit facade them up so they can't be seen. But I think this will do just fine. Head up right through that block, and we should be able to power it, right? And there you go, now it's getting power. And then head down to the next level, and I'll repeat this process real quick, and I'll see you guys here in a second when we have them all powered. So we got all these powered up real quick. Now I think they're going to all need some hose and some axes, and then they'll be ready to rumble. Well, let's check how many diamonds we have real quick. Well, we only have 14, so I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's just look up. Well, you know what? I think obsidian, actually, that's another good one we can make. Yeah, obsidian ingots. Let's do that. We can make obsidian hose. And hopefully that will get us by. So we'll need 4 of these. Gonna need 4 obsidian hose. Put those ender pearls up for inventory space as well as the axe. Some of that. There we go. Just enough inventory space to work, you know what I'm saying? And then there we go. And we should have all the tools to hook up these farming stations. Actually, I don't know if they're gonna need axes. I might have just made way too many axes. Because only the tree one really needs the axe, you know, because it farms trees. But let's see. I think on the top, let's actually go back down here. Let's plant new saplings down here. Let's go back to the oak saplings down here. Output, yeah, replace all this. It says no water, but it doesn't really need water from what I've seen. And no, quit doing that. Do a little bit of this. Nope, get the seeds out of there. And yeah, lock all that up. And we should be good to go. It should, in theory, just get all this stuff out of here. Yeah, it's fixing it up a little bit. We're gonna have to break all that out, and hopefully it'll change over to tree, you know, like farming. There we go. Yeah, it knows what it knows what it's doing. So there we go. Bust all this out, and we can change this big bottom level, because that was what this was originally for, was for trees. We don't want this one to grow a tree right here, because that's not gonna, you know, work out for us. So break some of that real quick. And yeah, there we go. And I don't really want the Killer Joe room to get, you know, blocked up ever, so we might need to move these torches to, you know, this block right here, at least on this bottom floor, because I want to put a door over there, and I want the torches to line up, because the door right here doesn't really work out so well. But if we put a door right here, then it can't get grown in by the trees, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want it to get grown in by the trees. Then we won't be able to access it if we ever need it. Let's fill that in like that. I don't think we need that, really. And there we go. That's a better doorway. I think, as you can see right there, there's already a tree in front of it. So yeah, we'll just want this quick and easy access to the Killer Joe room. So that'll be nice. But anyway, here's the sapling level. So hopefully this gets going. And then we'll need to do quite a bit of other stuff here on these other levels. Uh-oh. And see, they're still growing too tall. That's the problem. I don't know if I can do oak saplings. That was the problem we were running into before as well. Well, these trees are growing too tall, so I think I want to get rid of the oak saplings, because yeah, they're just too tall, you know what I'm saying? So let's see, let's grab another sapling. I don't think, what would be a good one, actually? Spruce might be a good one, but I think they can kind of grow tall as well. Acacia trees really don't grow very tall, at least from what I've seen, so let's grow acacia trees in here. We won't get the apples, unfortunately, at least until we dig this room deeper, because I do want to do that. I do want to get oak trees, because they drop apples, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to grow the oak trees, because yeah, they're just growing too tall, but the acacia trees will grow, you know, and they will hopefully not grow through the roof and whatnot, which is just getting unnecessary and annoying, you know, to be honest. So hopefully it should work. And it says no hoe. It has no hoe. Oh, it needs a hoe. There we go. Hook it up, and it should start planting some saplings. Do we have any more saplings to give it? We do. So let's just hook it up a bunch of saplings in each little spot on there evenly, so it can distribute saplings all over this little spot. And yeah, it'll start farming some trees for us, so we have pretty much infinite wood. Well, let's just fill the rest of these here things up with seeds, and I think we'll go ahead and leave it off there, because this is getting to be a really long episode, you guys. But thank you guys all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys here next time with some more Jurassic Park, where we'll probably be doing some more dinosaur stuff, because we've been doing stuff down on here in the lab a lot recently, and just getting away from the dinosaurs in general, which I needed a little bit of break from them. But I think we'll be good now, and this one needs a hoe as well, so maybe I'm gonna have to make this one up a hoe real quick. But yeah, let's grab some of those obsidian ingots and bada bing, bada boom. Because yeah, I had to throw one downstairs because that other one broke. But there we go. Now it's farming carrots. The last one up here with the seeds, so it farms the wheat. Anyways, guys, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys here next time. Oh, bye there.